All right. Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year. This is a code enforcement hearing for the City of North Miami. Today is January 3rd, 2018, and I am Beatrice Cazzo, Special Magistrate for the City of North Miami. The purpose of this hearing is to determine if a code violation exists at your property as observed and cited by a code enforcement officer of the city. If the city is not able to prove its case, then I will dismiss the case and you may leave. These proceedings are being recorded, therefore all persons who are speaking should do so one at a time to ensure that all testimony is clearly audible on a recording device. Do we have any translators here? Where's our translators? Okay. All right, we have one. If English is not your primary language, then please inform me when I call your case. We have our translator. The Creole translator is here now. Spanish translator is on his way. So they will assist you during the proceedings. When your case is called, the property owner, agent for the property owner, and any witness that you may have should come forward to the podium on the left side of the room. When asked, please speak directly into the microphone and say aloud your name, your business or mailing address, and your relationship to the property. If you are not the property owner or an attorney representing the property owner, then you must present a notarized power of attorney affidavit in order for your testimony to be taken on behalf of the property owner. For new cases, you will be asked for the record if you are aware of and understand the violation that is being heard today. And do you understand what is required to resolve the violation? Please answer accordingly. The city will present its case first, and then the property owner and or violator will be given an opportunity to testify on their own behalf, to bring forward witnesses to testify, to present evidence and photographs, and to cross-examine the city's witnesses. Following the case presentation, I will issue a finding of fact on the case. If I find that a violation of city codes exists at your property, then depending on the case type, I will set an abatement date for the violation to be resolved. Or, for repeat violations, I will impose a daily fine amount. For new, non-repeat cases, my order will include an abatement date by which you must resolve the violation, and a daily fine amount that I may impose at a future hearing date should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date. If I find sufficient cause to postpone enforcement action at this time, I will table this case proceeding to another hearing date in the future. If you do not agree with my finding of fact and or ruling, then the property owner may appeal the administrative order on the case to the circuit court. An appeal must be filed within 30 days of the date of the execution of the administrative order to be appealed. In accordance with Florida statutes, if a person decides to appeal any decision made by the special magistrate with respect to any matter considered at these proceedings, then the person will need a verbatim record of the proceeding. This record includes the testimony and evidence upon which the appeal is to be based. The cost of obtaining the verbatim record shall be the sole responsibility of the appellant, and it is recommended that persons who plan to appeal their case should provide their own court reporter at this proceedings. Pursuant to city codes, if the City of North Miami prevails in prosecuting a case before the special magistrate, the city shall be entitled to recover all costs incurred in prosecuting the case. The current cost assessment amount is $100 per case. Once the city records an order that imposes a fine and authorizes a lien against the property, then the city will charge additional administrative fees to record and release the lien. If you are present and will be given testimony on a case, please rise and raise your right hand so the officer could administer the oath.
Swear or affirm that the testimony you say I do. I do. Does everyone stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the translation which you are about to give in these proceedings will be accurate and correct to the best of your knowledge, skills, and ability?
Please announce for the record if there are any additions, corrections, and/or deletions to the hearing agenda.
Good evening. The corrections are as followed. Item number 2, CEBPR 20170048, Alamgir Hassan, postponed. Item number 3, CEZPU 20170020, Alamgir Hassan, postponed. Item number 4, CEBPR 20170024, Badio Sati, complied. Item number 5, CEIVY 20170085, Carlos Piatini, complied. Item number 6 and 7, CEFAW 20170074, CEOSV 20170067, Crucito Gerardo, postponed. Item number 8 and 9, CEBPR 20170055 and CEZPU 20170048, Daniel Python, postponed. Item number 10, CEMIS 20170050, Deborah Young, postponed. Item number 11, CEEXP 2016005002, Jervella Brave, postponed. Item number 12 through 21, MHVIO 2017000406, MHVIO 2017000408, MHVIO 2017000409, MHVIO 2017000410, MHVIO 2017000415, MHVIO 2017000416, MHVIO 2017000420, MHVIO 2017000423, MHVIO 2017000425, and MHVIO 2017000473. Dixie Terrace Condo, postponed. Item number 22, CEZCU 20170009, Eli Fisher, postponed. Item number 23, CEGMS 20170061, Elucia La France, complied. Item number 24, CEFAW 20170072, Gabrielle Duguay, complied. Item number 25, CEBPR 2017001110, Gideon Louisdor, postponed. Item number 26, CEMIS 20170059, Gerardo Laos, postponed. Item number 27, CEBPR 2017000106, Gulam Yasin, postponed. Item number 28, CEDSP 20170004, Hamid, postponed. Item number 29, CETRA 20170005, Helen Lanu, postponed. Item number 30, CEJNK 20170084, Jackson Toussaint, postponed. Item number 31, CESDM 20170005, Loretta Laurent, postponed. Item number 33, CEBPR 2017000108, Lenore Ramirez, postponed. Item number 34, CEPFY 2017000601, Louis Velez, postponed. Item number 36, CEFAW 20170086, Minerve Michelle, postponed. Item number 37, CENUS 2017-0082, Miriam Lenescart, postponed. Item number 38, CETRA 2017-0004, Nancy Cole, postponed. Item number 39, CEMIS 2017-0054, Nellie Thompson, postponed. Item number 40, CEFAW 2017-0098, Odelis Pierre, postponed. Item number 41, CEEXP 2016-00492, Perez, postponed. Item number 43, CEWWC 2017-0039, Ricardo Rodriguez, postponed. Item number 45, CERCV 2017-00107, Richard Basola, complied. Item number 46, CEBPR 2016-00155, Tonellis Felix, postponed. Item number 47, CERCV 2017-00113, Theus Hassard, postponed. And item number 48, CEFAW 2017-0034, complied. To begin with our first case, it will be item number 32, Officer Edmund Fitzel, customer Leonidas Ramus, case number CEBPR 2017-0081.
Good evening. Please state your full name in relationship to the property.
Maylee and Leo Ramos, property owners.
Okay.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami, Code Compliance Officer, hearing the case for Edmund Facel in his absence. This is a new case for a building without permit. From what I'm seeing here from the pictures and from what was explained to me to Mr. Facel, the property owner did an interior renovation on the house. The pictures are showing really that the house is gutted out. He stated that he spoke with the property owner and they said all they did was some electrical work, which I do see they have submitted the application for, but clearly through the pictures it shows as an interior renovation. I am showing proper service was given because the property owner was here. I think he spoke with them this morning. They were supposed to be giving me a call and they said they were going to submit the applications today, if I'm correct, but as of now, when I looked at the computer roughly 30 minutes ago, no applications are submitted for the interior renovations. So I'll let the property owner explain what's going on with the permits in these interior renovations.
We are pulling the permits. We got electrical, we are conditioning, we got the fence that he's asking, and we got plumbing that we're missing over here. Air conditioning already passed, and electrical we're waiting for an FPMO.
Yeah.
All right, show it to
We've
them.
been pulling the permits little by little. So we do have the permit for air conditioning. We already got the permit for electrical work. We already got the permit for the gates, and we submitted the application for the plumbing, but it was returned because it was missing some pictures of the plans, and so that we're ready to submit for that as well. Unfortunately, we didn't have the plans today to submit today before coming here, but we do have the application completed and notarized and everything.
I can show her the pictures, but I do want to press, state, and I'm looking at the file and speaking to Mr. Fitzel, he did bring to my attention that this case has been going on since May 18th of last year, 2017. I do understand that they are working at getting it done, but, as we all know now, it's January 3rd, and I want to just press again, this has been going on since May 18th, so I would show her the pictures, and then I'll pass them up to you. I would ask for an adjudication since it's been months in the making, since this has been going on, but I'll pass it up for you to see.
Originally, it says that the case was cited since May. The first time that we actually came to court was in August. I don't know what happened between May and August, but the first notification that we received to come to court was in August. Then when we came, we were given 60 days to start pulling the permits. And so we complied because we've been pulling the permits within those 60 days. Now, last month, my dad was at the hospital because he was getting surgery, which is the reason why we didn't make it last month. And that's how we ended up here in January.
The other thing is, permit takes almost 2 months.
Yeah.
We were calling
took us-
FDNO, trying to
It
go
took
to
us
the
about
city.
2 months and a half just to get the electrical
Electrical
permit.
permit.
And it was an issue with the building department here, not because we didn't comply.
And I am gonna stand corrected. This isn't the couple that he said he spoke to, was another couple, but he did say that he tried to make contact with them, this morning, but he left a message. He didn't get an answer, cause he wanted at least a follow-up, as to what was going on.
Yes, so they actually had more time.
All right, you said you have the permit for the AC and electrical?
Electrical, yeah, that's correct.
Okay. Show it to her.
Show them what?
The electrical permit?
Well, they have the electrical permits, and then if you turn after on the, I think the second page after the permit history, it does show that they have the, I think the electrical permit, they have,
Air conditioning.
the air conditioning, and I think something for the shed, a utility shed or something in the rear,
Yeah, we
but
see
nothing
it for
for
the
those
shed.
building, as you see, the house is literally gutted out. You can see down to actually the cement in the walls, and per his conversation with them, they were adamant about no renovations and stuff. They just needed electrical and mechanical. But as you see there, you see down to the boards in the wall, literally boards are on the floor. You know, so again, you know, from May to now, still applying for permits is, you know,
It is not from May.
It's
the
not
first
from
time that we
May.
came over
The
here
first
was
time we
in
got the
August.
notification to come to court was in
And then
August. We
came
never
the
had,
hurricane.
as you see, the violation was originally cited, I think, May 8th or 18th. I'm not sure you have the file, but the actual date that they were notified to come because they were giving, I guess, new contact with them. They were having conversations, but he gave them a couple of months to try to get the situation, you know, taken care of. But they were failed for the magistrate come August. But the actual violation notice was from May.
We bought the house in May. Oh,
What'd you say?
we purchased the property in May. We,
And that's possibly when it was originally cited. I mean, I understand from, he was doing, you know, the boat rides and stuff. He usually do the boat rides every Tuesday. You know, he saw this work going on. When he rode around from, you know, after getting off the boat, he spoke with them. And that's when they said, again, it was only electrical work that was going on.
no, it's not electrical. We are electrical conditioning. We're missing plumbing. We're gonna do all the permits.
yeah,
And
we've
the
been
first
doing
time
that.
that he contacted us was in August, not in May.
We never denied doing the work. As a matter of fact, we've been pulling the permits. I can't tell you how many times I've been to the city pulling permits. I can't count them anymore of all the times that I've been here with the permits back and forth. So it's not that we didn't comply or that we didn't want to comply. We never denied doing the work. We did not. I mean, I've
The
spoken to-
the issue is this, you're actually supposed to pull the permit before starting the work.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, in this
He
case, the
knows.
work has started
The-
and, you know, the property is gutted out, and then now you're attempting to pull the permit.
No,
What
we got-
happened was, and he's aware of it, we
He
had
knows.
a contractor that was doing the work. And the contractor was telling us that he was taking care of the permits. So he started doing the work without actually pulling the permits, but we thought he was taking care of that.
The guy that Ed saw over there was the contractor. He knows. He's aware of that.
Yeah, he saw the contractor before, the one that was doing the work. Once we told him that we had been cited for doing work without permits, the guy disappeared on us. So we had to hire somebody else. The problem is that all the time that it's being taken to pull the permits, and at the end of the year, no general contractor is gonna actually do plans and submit the work and actually obtain the permits at the end of the year.
All right, I do see a note here from, I'm assuming it's Officer Fitzell, stating that he spoke to the customer. Customer stated the first contractor began working and left. She had to hire a new contractor, and this is why it is taking long to pull permits. Allowing 1 month's extension as father is going into surgery today. Okay, this was in November 1st, 2017. So this is about 2 months later. And we still don't have the permits.
Well, we didn't have electrical in November. We obtained electrical towards the end of November. That's when the city finally approved it and gave us the permit.
But
What
understand,
about the other structural
exactly, that's
That's-
what I'm going.
being,
The
Well done.
architect is actually still working on the plans. We've been calling him left and right, leaving him messages, telling him that we have to comply and that we need to come to the city. But he says that plans usually take about 60 days to be done for something like this.
all right, here's what I'm gonna do. I do find that the violation did exist. I also do find that you guys, are working diligently to trying to get the permit. I will enter an adjudication, but I'll give you an extension. I'll give you 60 days, to get everything together. So your abatement date will be, that brings me to March 6th, right, Edmi?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys have till March 6th to get the necessary permits, okay? All right. If not, then the daily fine amount will be 150. Okay? Work on it, don't sit on it, and if I see that you guys are progressing, then we'll, deal with it in 60 days,
Thank you.
all right?
Thank you.
Item number 35, Officer Desaline. Case number CEZPU 20170052. Customer Marie Eduardo. Edward, sorry.
Edward. Good evening. Please state your full name and relationship to the property.
Joseph Edward,
All right.
property owner, 13200 Northwest, 16th Avenue.
Okay.
Susie Edward, property owner, 13200 Northwest 16th Avenue.
All right.
City of North Miami Code Compliance, Officer Sophia Desolin. Okay, the violation was issued based on a complaint we received, by one of our police officer at that time. It was for illegal efficiency on the property, and there was also, a bathroom without a permit. I spoke to the, owner. He kicked out the tenant. He's in the process of fixing, the violation. He's just asking for more time. So I'll give him up to 30 days, if it's okay with you, just for him to apply for the permit. And
If you want, but did they build an additional bathroom and kitchen?
No kitchen.
the kitchen is not built, but they have like a little stove and it's the sink there that could be removed. It's not something they built, like something that they're able to remove.
No electrical work?
No,
I don't know.
Honest
no,
truth,
no,
no.
Your Honor. We're in the house since I'm a sick man and I couldn't work. My wife is the only one working, so we are unable. We're getting stuck with the mortgage. So what we did, one bathroom. Then I have a daughter who's 17, so I don't want to be, taking a shower somewhere. And for my daughter who is 17 years old coming to me taking a shower naked, it's not that makes sense to me. That's how I built the bathroom. The bathroom, everything I did, I understand it's a violation, but I thought I could do it just because it's inside the house. I didn't do anything outside of the house. It's already in the house that we did it, and then we went somebody it out, and that person is mistreated the place. That's how we end up in here.
For the electrical, we found the house with the electrical, plumbing.
Yeah, with
And
everything.
the,
The house
over
is already built with the way it is, except the bathroom.
Except the bathroom.
Except the bathroom. We just put the bathroom in one of the extra room they have. That's all we did.
That's building without permit.
So I thought I thought anything in the house could be normal like this, but I never thought it was this way.
You thought wrong.
So okay, so I think I want to fix it. So like she said, I like to have more time so I can get the permit and then invite somebody who can do the job properly.
Yeah, they did start the process already. When I went to post the notice for them to appear, when I get there, the two young lady I was living in the efficiency no longer live in the efficiency, and he told me he was gonna go to the building to get the process. I explained to him what he had to do, and he did comply that he was gonna do it. So I just want to give him more time to do so.
All right, only because it's your case and you're indicating that you want to give him more time, so let's reset it 30 days.
Could it be more, please?
Unless I will have to enter an adjudication. If I can give you 60 days, but it's gonna be a guilty plea. You want me to enter an adjudication?
Well, I don't understand that jurisdiction. Oh my God. Yeah.
I will say, we have a translator, I forgot. I'm not gonna even try.
No, I don't really need a translator. I only need a term.
Well, he needs to, he'll explain the terms to you in Creole.
Okay. I'm gonna be sticking with 30 days.
All right, smart choice.
Excuse me, when
30.
the 30 days, so we have to do everything, permit, and then
Start the process, get the application, go to the building department, try to apply for the permit.
Has the process started?
No. When I posted last week, I spoke to him, I explained everything to him, but as far as today, no.
Yes, yeah, well, we could have started the process already because we just want to be here on this hearing. So right after this, and then we start doing everything.
we want to know exactly what we have to do.
All right, I'm gonna say 30 days, and if more time is required, then you speak to the officer, and she can take it off calendar. But otherwise, I expect this process to be, well, maybe my expectations is unreasonable for 30 days, but I'm not comfortable giving them 60 days unless I enter an adjudication, so I'm gonna leave it at 30. All right? Okay,
Hey, thank you, Your Honor, and thank you, everybody.
all right. Next.
Item number 42, Officer Shannon Sanders, Customer Ray Miller, case number CEGMP 20170079.
Good evening, please state your full name and relationship to the property.
Ryan Eugene Miller. I'm the son of the property owner.
And Marjorie Miller, I'm the mother of the property owner who is deceased.
Okay. Okay, and that's Mr. Ray
Yes.
E. Miller?
Yes,
All right, my condolences.
thank you.
So the property is still listed under Mr. Ray. Is this being probated? Is this in probate?
Not yet, we just discovered the will, which gives the property to his son. But that's as far as we've gone so far, because my son passed away the day after Mother's Day on May 16th. And his attorney, see, we didn't even know there was a will. His attorney passed away 2 months later, and that's how we found out that there was a will,
Wow.
because we didn't know that there was a will. And when they were closing down the attorney's office, they notified us to come in and pick up all the paperwork, and that's when we discovered that there
It's
was a will.
Okay,
So we've been trying to get through the legal mess so that we can get the stuff done that needs
started.
to be done. Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. All right, it's already been adjudicated. I'm gonna give her more time. I'm gonna give you an extension, 60 days,
Okay.
okay?
Yes.
Good luck to you, trying to do your best. All right, again, my condolences.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, for item number 1, the property owner's not here, but there's somebody that wants to testify against the property.
Okay. All right. Who's here?
These 2 young, well, they're here for the property.
Adderball? Is
Yeah.
it Adderball?
Adball.
Coelho?
Yeah.
Junior? Who's here on this case?
Nobody.
Property address 13255 Biscayne Bay Drive.
You guys come up. I think they might need a translator too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good evening, sir.
My name is Daniel Coquille. I'm the next door neighbor of that Mr. Adarbal.
Okay. All right, give me 1 second. Let me hear from the officer.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. Again, here in this case for Edmund Fitzell in his absence. This is a new case for a seawall that was built without first obtaining the proper permits. This case was first opened December 1st, or December 10th, I'm sorry. From what I understand, he spoke to the property owner who has been stating that the applications are going to be submitted. This is the couple that he said he spoke to this morning. They stated that they would get the applications in today. As of today, roughly 4:45, when I checked the computer, no application has been submitted. I checked my voicemail because he stated that they would give me a call. No voicemail had been left. So I believe, I guess he said he's the next door neighbor. I don't know if we can take testimony, from him, but I guess I'll let him explain what's going on with the property. But again, stressing no permits for the seawall has been submitted as of today.
All right, sir.
Well, the seawall on my next door neighbor's house failed completely during the hurricane. That was September 10th. He hasn't done anything to fix it. And the damage that's being caused to my property is tremendous because the water, I could show you pictures. I don't know if the officer took the pictures.
Oh.
Showing that the water is, the strength of the water is penetrating into my property, damaging my seawall and causing deep holes in my property, which I have to fix. I have to build a retaining wall. I don't know if I could show you a picture, you could.
Yes, please.
Could I bring it over?
Yes, the officer will get it.
While he's pulling up the pictures, I want to, stand corrected. I apologize because I am hearing these cases for Edmund Fitzell in his absence. It's not for the seawall not being for permits. It was for its being unmaintained.
I noticed that.
Yeah, it's that the seawall is being unmaintained. I'm reading over the notes and stuff here that he has. So the seawall is not being maintained, but the property owner stated that he would submit the application today. Is what I stand corrected as is what Mr. Fitzell explained to me this morning.
Oh, it's a video. Okay. It's a lot of damages,
Very
a lot of debris.
very extensive damage, ma'am, and he hasn't done anything to fix it. They are good people, but I guess they don't have the money, and the problem is that the damage that's being caused to me, I cannot let it go on. I
Right.
have to spend $15,000-$20,000 just to prevent the water from coming.
Penetrating through your walls.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I think
All right.
that it's extensive damage. I have to build a retaining wall just to prevent it. Thank you.
Okay. So the fact that they're not maintaining their retaining wall is causing damages to his wall.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. And there are no shows. Tell me about notice for today.
I am showing from stating here, I'm showing that the notice to appear was sent out on December 20th of 2017. I am showing that Edmund Fitzgerald posted the property on the 21st at 12 p.m.
Okay. How did you get notice to come here?
Oh,
How did you receive notice?
I contacted Scott Galvin, my councilman, and he gave me all the information. I contacted the office, and they gave me all the details that I think he had been notified way back in September. The December thing is the last one. All the paperwork that I have shows that he had been officer, I can't pronounce his name.
Fitzgerald.
He had I called him. He was by the property and he saw it right after the hurricane. So this is going on for months now.
Yeah, from what I'm showing here, and I do apologize. I mean, maybe he spoke to him verbally, maybe being right after the hurricane, maybe he just gave him a verbal, I don't know. I can only go by what our computer system shows, and it shows that the notice of violation was actually opened on October 10th, but, you know, again, because of the hurricane, maybe, and I don't know, I can't, say, but maybe he just gave him a verbal and was giving him time to take care of it.
October 10th, I think they sent a letter.
Yeah,
notifying,
that's exactly
correct?
when it shows. It shows that they opened it and sent a letter.
All right. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation does exist. I also find good notice, given proper notice to owners that failed to appear. I hereby find in favor of the city and turn adjudication. I take into consideration the testimony of the owner's next door neighbor and the damages that's being caused to his property. So based on the evidence presented, I will, again, enter an adjudication. Property owners have until February 6th by which to resolve the violation. Should the violation not be resolved by the abatement date, there will be a daily fine amount of $350. All right, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Good
Honor.
luck to you.
Thank
And he can give you the follow-up, Mr. Fitzgerald. Yeah.
Item number 44, Officer Shanna Sanders, Customer Richard Basola, case number CEMHS 20170001.
This is our last,
44.
this is our last and only case for the night?
I got it.
Shanna Sanders, City of North Miami Code Compliance Officer. This is a case for reports of previous compliance. Just as a reminder, you know, refresher, which I don't think you'll need. This is the case with the older gentleman who was hard of who couldn't hear and who did not understand the full scope of the work that needed to be done. He was in and out of the hospital. The house was in deplorable conditions. At the last hearing, I believe you stated that he had to give come and show legal representation, who his lawyer was, things of that nature, and that the house needed to be repaired. we tabled it last month because he was in and out of the hospital yet again, and was just released actually the day of the hearing. Today he called asking for it to be tabled again, but as I told him, no, we tabled it already once. As of today, the house looks to be just about in the same condition. They did some little repairs outside here and there, but through the window and per my conversation with Mr. Basola this afternoon, he still stated that the roof was still leaking. I guess it rained or something last week. He said he noticed a few more drops coming in. It was still leaking. They still needed to do some minor repairs to the bathrooms. House still needed some work. I asked him, could I make an appointment with him to come see the house, even though he couldn't come because he, was stating he was still in pain. They just gave him some more medication. We couldn't set anything up. So as of today, from what I saw through the windows, you still see through the roof, you can still see the insulation falling. So, I would guess I'm asking for the lien to be, let's go ahead and, assess the fine if possible. But as of today, the house still needs some more repairs. And from what I'm understanding through his conversation, he was living at the house. He's just saying he wasn't able to get up because he's not feeling good. He's on some heavy medication. But the house is about the same. I have the notice from the lawyer. I already met with our city attorney and showed her prior to the magistrate hearing, but I do have paperwork from a lawyer who he stated was his, dated November 2nd, which clearly states he's not his lawyer. Clearly states that the scope of the work is more than what he thought it would be. It's clearly stated, in his opinion, that due to the well-being of Mr. Basola, he didn't feel like he needed to be in the property, and that. But I'll let you read the letter.
Let me see it, please. Show it to the city attorney as well.
And this is.
Record as well, sorry.
Go ahead. No. Go ahead.
Something's happened with my email, so I am locked out. I can't get it. But there are 3 different attorneys. One is Stephen Lafredo. I can't recall the other names, but everyone pretty much who he mentioned and whose name Officer Sanders saw somewhere around the house or outside the house, I got into contact with them. They each had the same story, that they knew Mr. Basola, that they were sympathetic. They had not been retained. Everyone was doing their best to help them as they could, but no one had been retained, and no one intended on being a counsel in this case.
This letter is from the last gentleman that he's, stated as his attorney, but as you see clearly, this gentleman is stating he's not the attorney, he's the friend who was referred. He did look into a couple of things, but and even with, speaking to Mr. Basola, and I'm, tried to further explain what the letter is stating, clearly stating, I wanted him to make sure that he fully understands, the condition of the house and him being a little older and sick and, that back and forth, that is not healthy. As you see, as you're reading, he's clearly keeps saying that's something that he has a little handyman doing and stuff. Clearly, the building official has stated this, a large scope of work. This gentleman is saying, you're looking at over $30,000 worth of work. Not something that he can just have his neighbors and friends just come and patch up,
I agree. Based on the unrebutted testimony of the code enforcement officer and the evidence presented, I find that the violation still exists. The daily fine amount, this matter was previously adjudicated, so the daily fine amount of $250 is hereby ratified. Does that conclude everything, the calendar? All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. All right, there was a gentleman here.